Right, this is the sixth reading, chapter 9, the Ministry of Healing, Ellen G. White. Everywhere there is a tendency to substitute the work of organizations for individual effort. Human wisdom tends to consolidation, to centralization, to the building up of great churches and institutions. Multitudes leave to institutions and organizations the work of benevolence. They excuse themselves from contact with the world, and their hearts grow cold. They become self-absorbed and unimpressible. Love for God and man dies out of the soul. So don't think your church must do everything. You just give money and your prayers and that's enough. No, it's not enough. You have to get involved with the world around you. And if you ask God to send people over your way that you can help, trust me, He will send them faster that you can keep up to. He's just waiting for you to ask. Christ commits to His followers an individual work, a work that cannot be done by proxy. So you cannot ask someone else to do your work for you. You cannot one day claim the benefits of eternity because you had a great pastor or you were in a great church that did great things. You yourself has to do great things. God will give you the tools, God will give you the resources, and He will give you the people to minister to. Ministry to the sick and the poor, the giving of the gospel to the lost is not to be left to committees or organized charities. Individual responsibility, individual effort, personal sacrifice is the requirement of the gospel. Go out into the highways and the hedges and compel them to come in, is Christ's command, that my house may be filled. He brings men into touch with those whom they seek to benefit. Bring the poor that are cast out to the house, He says. When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, they shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Luke 14:23, Isaiah 58:7, and Mark 16:18. Through direct contact, through personal ministry, the blessings of the gospel are to be communicated. Sometimes someone just needs a good back massage. You can just give them a good shoulder massage that will relieve tension and the headaches. And just the touch. One day we were doing a health expo. And a big man come, and he saw me doing back massages on people, just the people sit in the chair, and you just do a back and neck massage on them. And he saw me doing it, and he was hovering around, and then finally he got the courage, and he came and sat down and asked for a massage. And as I massaged him, this big man, and he looks like one of these sumo fighters, huge muscle, big man. And he started crying, and he said to me, he cannot remember when last someone touched him. And I nearly lost my breath, and I realized how important touch is. So sometimes it's not even the massage, it's just the fact that someone else touches you with love. In giving light to His people anciently, God did not work exclusively through any one class. Daniel was a prince of Judah. Isaiah also was of the royal line. David was a shepherd boy. Amos, a herdsman. Zechariah, a captive from Babylon. Elisha, a tiller of the soil. The Lord raised up as His representatives prophets and princes, the noble and the lowly, and taught them the truths to be given to the world. God uses anyone whose heart is ready to give love to the world, He will use. If you are teachable and willing that God can teach you and use you, trust me, He will use you. No matter if you're a king or if you're a pauper, it doesn't matter. He's looking at your heart. To everyone who becomes a partaker of His grace, the Lord appoints a work for others. Individually, we are to stand in our lot and place, saying, Here am I, send me, Isaiah 6:8. Upon the minister of the word, the missionary nurse, the Christian physician, the individual Christian, whether he be merchant or farmer, professional man or mechanic, the responsibility rests upon all. It is our work to reveal to men the gospel of their salvation. Every enterprise in which we engage should be a means to this end. So everything you do, you must think about, how can I use this, what I'm doing, to bring glory to God and to help others. I'm going to do the 7th reading of chapter 9.